Now that the JL Wrangler is out, there's a lot of parts that are being put on it that can be swapped back onto your older year JK to give it that new modern appearance and save you some money. The first thing we're going to address in this series is the JK hood latches. Now if you guys are familiar with these, you know that they wear out, ours are faded, the hood flutters, so it's about time to get them replaced. And instead of going with an aftermarket option, we're going to put the JL hood latches onto our JK Wrangler and see how they look. I'm going to show you how to get it done. The first nut that we have to pull off is down here on this lower latch. Grab yourself a 1/2 inch socket and get this removed. Obviously we also have our grill removed just so I can get in here a little bit easier and work with it. After you get it a few turns, you should be able to do it by hand then. Pull the nut out, then just pull this straight off. You'll see that wants to stick. Yank it off. I'll just throw the nut back on that stud just in case we ever want to use these later. More than likely we won't. You can see they've got a lot of stretch in them and they're pretty faded. Up top here, you're going to use a 10mm socket to get both of these pulled off. This is on top of the hood. You don't have to hold anything on the outside. These are just studs, so go ahead and yank them off. Same thing up here, 2 or 3 turns and they'll break free. Then you can loosen them by hand. Pull the top part out and then slide it downwards and that'll come off. Set these aside as well. I grabbed a little bit of alcohol onto this wipe. I'm just gonna clean some of this dirt off here. This is a 2012, so it's had 6 years of road grime on here, so more than likely all of it won't come off. That'll do. What I found is that actually if you just put this stud into place and then coerce these down while you're tightening it, they'll actually flex inwards a little bit, they won't break, and they'll tighten up. So the best part for this is you don't have to do any drilling. You can use the exact same sockets that you had before, and your Jeep has brand new JL hood latches. So let's get these on and see how they look. Okay, so I'm just gonna start that bottom part in. That'll get the nut through on the inside of the Jeep. Just tighten it up by hand for now, as much as I can. Then we'll grab the 1/2 inch socket that we already used to pull off the JK latch. Just watch it from the outside as it's tightening. Go ahead and get the upper piece into place by putting it through the holes, then using the hardware included. Get those tightened up by hand. Then grab that same 10mm socket that you used to get the old ones off. Get these nice and tight. You don't have to go crazy on these. All right, they're on. Let's get this hood closed up and see how they look. Okay guys, that's a wrap. We've got our JL hood latches on the front of our JK Wrangler and they look really awesome. They're a nice crisp black, plus it only takes a 1/2 inch socket and a 10mm socket to get them installed and get your old ones off of there. Now with this Jeep, we're gonna show you all the JL parts we can fit onto it. It's gonna make for a great little series to show you guys what you can do with some brand new tech on your old school Jeep JK Wrangler. Be sure to subscribe to our CJ Off-Road YouTube channel to follow up on the projects and for all your off-road content. Hope you enjoyed that video. To stay up to date on our CJ Off-Road videos, make sure to subscribe up top here, and for any other installs, make sure to click the link right above.